I'm going to show you how to create a simple graphic image in Photoshop. First, we'll create an area to draw upon, and we'll call it My New Photoshop Image. We'll make it 2,000 pixels wide and 2,000 pixels high with a resolution of 300 pixels per inch. We'll click on OK. That brings up a frame with a background. We will create a layer for a circle. Click on New Layer, New Layer. The name doesn't matter, so we'll leave it at the default, which currently says Layer 2. The layers could be named descriptively if you wanted to. Now we're going to create a circle by clicking on the ellipse tool, and then hold down the Shift key, position the mouse cursor, and drag it to size the circle. When we get to the right size, we release the mouse button first and then this Shift key second. That creates a circle of the foreground color, which is selected over here. Now we're going to swap the foreground and background colors and make white the foreground color. And now we click on the text tool, create the text area by moving the mouse cursor, and then we're going to create a new layer for the text. That's called layer 3 in this case. We could change that to text to avoid confusion. Here's the area in which we're going to type hello world. Notice that I dragged the border of the rectangle to make it larger because the second line didn't fit until I did so. Now I can click on the Move tool and move the text layer Notice that because I put the text in a separate layer from the circle, when I move the text with the Move tool, the circle doesn't move. So with Photoshop, you're able to manipulate any layer separately without affecting other layers directly. Now I'm going to save this file in native Photoshop format with a PSD extension so that I can edit it later. Photoshop native files are editable, but they cannot be displayed on the web. I'm being asked if I want maximum compatibility, and I do. Now, because I would like to display this graphic on the web, I'm going to save it as a JPG file as well. I can keep the name the same, but I'm going to change the type to JPEG with an extension of JPG. I'm going to save it. I'm being asked for the quality or resolution, and I choose low, which is quite sufficient for web images, but would not be sufficient if I wanted to print this on paper, especially if it were going to be enlarged. Having saved that, I can minimize Photoshop with my FTP program. I'm going to refresh it so that it will reveal the files that I've created. In particular, I want to sort them in order. I'm going to highlight the file with the right arrow to upload it. It's uploading, and it appears. Now I'm going to minimize my FTP program, and there it is.